Oh, of course. YouTube goes first, then goes Facebook. Oh, look at this. Today's a whole different show. For all you looking at me like, who's that guy? That's Lewis Porter, if you didn't know. That's what I look like without my glasses and my hat. I could reach for a hat, but I'm too lazy to do that, so I ain't doing that tonight. Oh, so hey, let me introduce myself. Hey, I'm Lewis Porter Jr., and you're watching Transparency Agenda Daily. God, I put the 18th on here. It's really the 20th. Huh? I knew it was someday. The 20th? Yeah, today's the 20th. So yeah, today, let's start off right, I'm going to square one. That's right, hitting our Kickstarters up. Got a lot of people doing Kickstarters and stuff. Oh, I'm going to have to split this in a weird sort of way because I didn't realize I did something stupid by accident. Boom. All right, that's better. So right off, we're going to start with our Kickstarters. See our friends, people who got stuff planned, some stuff coming out, some stuff finishing off today. Boom. All right. So right off the bat, we're going to go. Oh, put this behind here. See what happens if you're trying to do 12 things at once? All right, let's start this off with the guys over at Legendary. The Kickstarter 25/7. Still got 4 days left. They're in good shape. They well blew past their thing at 4,000 a while ago. So now we're just looking for bonus and stuff like that. So that's a good deal. They're going to be all right. I'm guessing 4 days. Yeah, they might get to 30. They might. It's a possibility. Lord of the Gods. Let's see how they're going. They're how many days in? 4 days in. They got just under 1,500, $4,000 goal. They should make this. But also, I'll tell the truth, they should have actually been past it. Technically, yeah, they're at 30%, so they've got 100% chance, well, 90% chance of getting just their 4,000, which shouldn't be difficult. But I think there needs to be more excitement. I don't think these guys have done enough promotion. I think they need to do more promotion. I heard about it by accident. That's not a good way to find out about that. You should be promoting it. Our buddies over at Adventure a Day got their Underworld races and classes, 425 backers, 8 days left. 24, almost 24,500 from $1,000 goal. These guys, they're already, they're getting their money. So I'm going to figure 35. Let's say 32,000. I might change it later, but 32,000. That's what I'm seeing right now. You never know. Next up, next up is actually a new player. I got an email. Well, I guess it's email. If someone texts you via Facebook, is that an email? I don't even know what to call it anymore. So I got a notice via Facebook. Some guys doing Dark Naga adventures. They've done some other Kickstarters. Their other ones have made about $4,000, which is pretty good. They've gotten. I don't know. I assume they've all come out. I haven't seen any bad notice. I did some research. I'm like, okay. They have a new one called Tales of Talos for 5th edition, 5e. Fans of 5e want to check it out. The cover work is Rick Hershey, a good friend of ours. Good guy. Justin Andrew Mason is doing the cartography. Some of the interior art guys I didn't know. Sorry, just didn't know. You can see it on the page. Just do a link. It looks interesting. It looks professional. That's important. And they've already done 2 other ones. So they've got a fan base. They've done the work. Solid try. Hey, they're only asking for $4,000 at $22.53. Then ask for a lot of money. They should do pretty well. I think maybe depending on maybe like 6,000, maybe even 7,000 possible. We'll see. I mean, they got a fan base, so they should do decently well. They should that. And last but not least, our buddies over at Arcanus. It's winding down for them. They got 38 hours left, so we won't see them by the time this weekend comes around. So I'm going to guesstimate they're at 61,000. Let's say 64. I'm going to say 64,000. That's my guess. I could be wrong. I think 64,000 would be really reasonable. It won't be a crazy amount. I think they'll be very happy. They should be. I mean, look, they asked for 20,000. They more than tripled their money. That's good anywhere you go. Anybody crying about that, I'd be like, hey, there's some people who didn't get their Kickstarters, all right? So don't be greedy. Be thankful. Of course, and this is going to be kind of a spin-off of stuff. So let me put up our Pathfinder comment about organized play. Where'd you go? There you are. These are 2 locations that we've been talking about, Pathfinder and organized play and stuff. The first one, I don't think anything new has been put up in a while. People have been kind of weaning off. They got some stuff done, and I gave some reasons. We did some more replies. You can see in the one the top one, some inches we're talking about weaponry and what I should be repaired. So we're talking about that. That ties into this. So today I went out for my walk. I really was going to get Subway. I go for a walk every day at lunch. I do a lovely 20 minutes, trying to keep myself in somewhat decent condition, going outside, a little walk. I walk 20 minutes out, 10 minutes out. Good Lord, 10 minutes back. stopped at Subway, but I was starting it and I had an idea that popped in my head. Because I kept thinking, how do we get more retailers involved in this? How do we do this? How do we prevent people from thinking this is going to be pay for play? And that became an issue because a lot of people were like, oh, pay for play. I don't think you should be doing pay for play because it's not fair. And I get it. I get the mindset of people behind it and why they feel like certain things would be paid for play. But I don't see it like that. But if someone else is seeing like that, maybe there's something there. Maybe there's something there that I'm missing. Hold on 1 second. Maybe there's something I'm overlooking, and I don't want to do that. So I came up with this little video, this random thoughts, and I just got my phone on me. So I did this really quick video of me walking and talking at lunch. You can see it here. It's a random thought of me talking about organized play. So this is what I came up with, and this is like literally, halfway because I was thinking of ideas, of stuff to do anyway for my Kickstarter, like new awards. I kept going and having the same problem. How do I get past this pay for play? So I came up with this. I'm like, I'm going to change it up. So what I did was I said, let's add a retail level, which we're going to do anyway, but let's add a retail level to it. And here's what makes the retail level a little different. All right, the retailer will get 3 copies of the New Access setting book, and the retail level is $50. Remember that. You get 3 copies of the New Access book, the color version, the soft cover. Those are $40 books. So for $50, you get $120 worth of books. That's not a bad deal. Also, any retailer who signs up with us will also get the 4 special Kickstarter exclusive adventures they can run specifically at their locations. Now remember, you can only play those adventures if you have a search sheet saying that you supported the Kickstarter. That's only you can play. But these guys can run it at their store. Kind of interesting. Now I'm bringing the store in as a location to play at. That's important. They want to sell copies. Well, how do I get them to sell copies? Well, you're going to sell copies by bringing people to the store. Now my books now become a little more valuable. It's like, oh, I can sell books. I can do this I can do that. That's where that plays in for that. So I think that's a good way to go about it. I think that's a smart way to go about it and at least get some interest there. Then, of course, on top of that, we're going to give them a very exclusive certs and stuff you can only get at these stores. See, the problem that kept popping up in my mind was if I do this Kickstarter and give out rewards to people are going to have the thing of mine and them. Well, they got the Kickstarter, I didn't, so I lost an opportunity to get this cool stuff. It's like, yes. The store doing it's a little different. It's like, yes, if you play at this store, you get an opportunity to place adventure, or any of the stores that play these adventures. You get to play in the store and play it there and win this award. Anybody can do it. You just got to be near that store. And so people are like, well, what if my store doesn't do it? Well, I can't help you. So then I was thinking, how do I get people excited about getting the stores involved? Then this split off to 2 ideas. Idea number 1. This one is the real cool one. I like this one a lot. So, we have certain donor levels, we're going to give away certain rewards. Like, for example, at 25 donors we get here, we're going to make the half orc playable for New Access Legacies. And we're going to keep doing that for other races and keep going. At 100, in addition to making one of the races playable, I'm not going to tell you which one, it's not your business. You'll just see when the Kickstarter happens. We're going to give retailers, all the retailers who donate at that $50 level, we're going to give them an additional copy of Neo Exodus, the campaign setting book, to that level. So now they go from 3 copies to 4 copies. They get themselves a free extra copy. I was like, oh, that's kind of nice. A free extra copy. Now, the $50 for 3 now becomes $50 for 4. So now it's $12. That book costs them. $12. A little more profit now. Now the book becomes a little more profitable, a little more interesting. And at that point it becomes actually lower than what we're paying for to make. So it's we actually start moving that and giving away stage. Then at 200 donors, we're going to give them another copy. So that's 5 copies. 5 copies, $50, $10 a piece. So 5 copies to sell are $200. So I'm telling the retailer, I'm giving you a book that we're selling to you for a quarter of the price that you get to make 75% margin on. There isn't a retailer in the world who will turn that down. Want to know why? Because any retailer worth his salt knows that kind of deal is really impossible. And it's a good deal for them. And it's a better deal for us as a company here. Because this kind of feeds into 2 things that people have simply forgot about since we're doing Kickstarter. Our main goal is to get people butts and chairs playing the game. You get a retailer who orders this book, gets a massive discount. He's going to want to sell it. oh, he's definitely want to sell it. It's not even a question. It's not even a question he'll want to sell it because they know the money they can make on this will be huge. Now, I don't know if I'm going to do maybe 300. I don't know if I'm going to do that. I maybe add some more stuff, or there'll be something that'll be added. I'll tell you that much. And for myself, we've never run a Kickstarter where we've had more than like 300 people support it. So 200 is very reasonable. I know we can get to 200. That's not a problem. And at $50, yeah, retailers will complain, but at the same time, it's like, hey guys, we're making special stuff for you and get people to come and sit in your chairs in your store. And we're giving you a massive discount on the product that you're going to sell there to them. See, the retailers have always complained about not getting access to the cream of the crop, that foam, that foam, that hardcore fan base with a Kickstarter. That's where they're always like, I don't know. See, this is the time I've done a very severe difference. I've made a product really for stores to help us sell more product by getting their fan base to go to their stores and get stuff. Now, here's some other stuff. That's remember, it's two-pronged. Here's the second part of the prong. Because people are getting products from all over like that, we want people when they start signing up for our product saying, hey, I'm near this store. Send us the store. Send us the location, send us the email. We'll send an email out to them. We'll tell them what we're doing. We're saying, hey, we're planning to do this cool Kickstarter. We've got this, well, not will be going on at the time. We got this cool Kickstarter. This person from your store supported our Kickstarter. And we wanted you to know because here's something you might be interested in bringing to the store because this guy wants to support your store. So think about that. I, as a Kickstarter, am telling the retail stores, I want to support you and I want to get customers to come to you. Do you think any retailer is not going to look at that? Do you think any retailer is not going to pay attention to that? Do you think some retailer is going to be like, oh, I don't want that. I don't want that. You know, why would I want that? Why would I want more people to come? Why would I want people to come to my store? Why would I for $50 with the potential to make $200 on that? Why would I? Of course they're going to say yes to that. That's a win-win. It's a super win-win for them. I don't see people complaining about that. If they do complain about that, I want to hear what the complaint is. The complaint is what? You don't like money? You don't like money? Hold on. Let me since I'm talking about this, I'm gonna put some people I know, friends who are, I call them friends. I'll put Gary Ray on here. I'm gonna put the Adventure Game Store. These are guys I know, and I'm like, hey, you should check this out. Look what we're doing. I'm gonna even include, if I can get some, maybe if I can get Endgame. Let's find out. Here's some guys. Endgame. If I can get them end. Oops, I got spell be helpful too. Okay. Well, let's get Endgame, and let's get Century Box because Century Box does make some stuff. Century BOX. Canada, there it is. Canada. I'm gonna go there one day. I'm below. Check out this video. Now, Gary Ray's a good guy, and I know he'll look this over and be like, what's this Lewis talking about? He's been on the show, he's a friend, so we know. So I want him to hear this. I want to find ways, and I've said this from day one with him. It's like, Gary, the problem is that you guys don't want to support third party. And their mentality is, well, why should I support them? They're not going to make me any sales. This is how we're going to find ways to make you sales. This is the focus we're going on right now. This is how I'm saying to you, I'm like, look, we are going to make you money by doing a great Kickstarter, building a lot of interest in what we're doing, and getting people to play in your store. Yes, we'll be giving away the first year stuff for free, but people need to buy products for it. They're going to buy our campaign books. They're going to buy our smaller books. They're going to do that kind of stuff and get people interested. That's the main goal. Get people interested in playing our organized play at your store, because we all know that converts to people buying product, and that's what we want. And if you support our Kickstarter, there's a good chance you're going to get 5 core books for $10 a pop that you're going to sell for 40. Okay, let's put it this way: you sell 2 of them, you've made back your money plus $30, and you can give the other 3 away if you wanted to. So tell me if that's not a good deal. You don't like that deal? You don't think it's a good deal? Hey, you sell 1, you eat $10, you still give the other 4 away. If you don't think it's worth it, you tell me. I think the plan is just crazy enough to work. I think it's just interesting enough to work. I think there's just enough meat there for get people excited. I think that people should be excited about this. I think smart retailers will be excited about this. I think there'll be tons of retailers who will be like, I don't get it. I don't want any support from them. But that's going to happen. That's going to 100% happen, because there's some people who will never understand what I'm doing. And then when it comes out, they'll be the first guys in line crying, well, why don't we get stuff playing in our store? Why did they get stuff? Because I sent you stuff and you blew me off. Well, I didn't know that it was going to be like this. Well, yeah, you didn't know because you didn't care. because that's what happens. Look, after things blow up, then people want to jump on and be your buddy. No one wants to be with you when you're down in the ditches, digging the ditch. Everybody wants to be you. After you've gotten yourself muddy and dirty, you made this great thing, and they're all like, oh, this is amazing. I didn't even know you were doing this, even though they've been passing by you like, oh, I don't have time for that. No, I've got other things to do. And that's the kind of the mentality, and that's kind of the wrong mentality. And as a publisher, I have to think of ways to get my product in front of people, and this is like the best way. The other flip side being the Kickstarter aspect for the players. What are the players going to get? So I have to really start looking at things again, because here's a problem. I don't want people to feel that they get left out. At the same time, I want people to have unique stuff that makes them very unique. We've always talked about the $10 level and $20 level. Those are very, very minor rewards. They're not a big thing. It's at the $35 levels where things start to get different for us. We're doing we're calling it the Alliance Freelancer Badge. Anybody who joins the $35 level is considered to be an actual freelancer. Everybody else who plays the game, we're going to keep referring to them as mercenaries because they're mercenaries. They're just but guys who put in for the Kickstarter, you are freelancers. Hence, with that, you get to play these 4 special Kickstarters. You're going to have a cert that tells you that you supported the Kickstarter. You can play in these specific ones, these cool Kickstarter exclusive ones. You can play them at stores and probably play them at cons because the retail level also is good for cons. Don't forget. You're also going to get access to the rare and unique certs. While you might get a +2 sword. You can do it. You do an adventure, get a +2 sword. Hey, I got a +2 sword. The guy to the Kickstarter is going to get a +2 sword. That's just like your +2 sword, but there's a bigger history behind it. There's more stuff to it. There's more connections. There's more cool things. The stuff that he's going to get is going to be really rare. His weapon is going to be named. You got a +2 sword. Yeah, it's great. It's a +2 sword. He's got a sword named, Scythebringer. No, I don't like that. Let's go with it. What's a good scary name? We can go Talon. We call it Talon. It's it's a classic. Screaming Talon, violent Talon. I don't know, something Talon. But he's gonna get that at that level. Calm down, Lucas. It's not that, my Lucas. Calm down. It's a sword. It's important. People like swords. So boom, a named sword is kind of cool. That's a cool piece. Why would you not have a named sword? This is my weapon. It's named this, and you don't have this weapon. Your weapon isn't named. This is my weapon, and that's kind of a cool thing to do. I think that's just an incredible idea to just put out there. And of course our Omni tool, which I still love that's really simple. So also what changes for us too is that we're probably going to be taking up the $50 level we had for players. I'm probably was initially at a $75 level that you got a horse, but I might be changing that since we have a $35 level. I might be changing it down to like maybe a 45 or maybe 50 that you get to play 2 factions and you get a horse. And then maybe another $10, maybe $10 more, maybe 15, you get a land grant where you actually have a small piece of land in one of the major empires that you run it. Boom. And then the stuff above that becomes more specialty stuff. Like if you want to play different races from other third-party guys, that's in there. And that goes on. But I want to keep the really, the rewards that people want to play at $35 level. That's where I'm looking for people. $35, you support us, boom. To play these adventures, you probably get to play. I keep saying year 1. I'm taking this out right now. You get to play all the exclusive adventures, and there will be exclusive ones. There'll be ones just for stores and some just for cons. These will be very exclusive. They will not be like the generic stuff. They'll be important, and we're going to hide some good stuff in there. But Mr. Slicey McSlicing. Yes, you can call it that if you like. That's okay. Like I said, there's lots of cool things. See, naming a weapon is important. Y'all don't. Why do you think in Destiny, that's right, sci-fi game, they name the weapons? They know it's important because a named weapon is cool. Rocket launcher is nice, but Death's Long Kiss is a much better name. Plus, it's like, what you got killed by? Death's Long Kiss? What the heck? What is that? Boom, you can tell your story. That's what this game is about, man. Telling stories. If you didn't know this, you didn't know what role playing was about. What can I say? It's just crazy. Who's texting me now? Ugh, people wake me in the middle of my show. Have they no manners? So yeah, there we are. That's what I'm thinking. So now I'm going to be sending out a big email to a bunch of retailers I know, seeing what they think, seeing what's important to them, and I got to get them all involved with this. But that's for this weekend. That's the weekend plan. So that's what I'm going to be doing while you guys will be relaxing and chilling and doing all kinds of stuff. I'm going to be working my butt off trying to find cool ways to get people excited about what we're doing. That's the hard part of this job, is getting people excited. But I think this is a step in the right direction. I think, I think this is just, Jesus, people, really? This is nothing but great. All right, that's it. I'm gonna get out of here. Have a great weekend. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing something. I'm probably doing some more work. I've got to talk to my guys. Oh, that reminds me, I got to call Michael right after this call. See, Michael, our writer, organized play. I'm always watching this so we can talk about this because we got to talk about some more stuff. And now it's hot in my house. I don't know why, but I know why. Deal with that later. All right, everybody. As always, if you're here on YouTube, subscribe. Facebook, right in front of me, subscribe. Or if you like our company page, check us out on Facebook, also there. Also, tell your mom and your dad you love them. They miss you. Tell your children that you love them and they're awesome. That you probably will appreciate that. And I'm going to do something constructive this weekend, which probably means I'm going to be doing some stuff and making some lies and telling some good jokes. That's what I do. All right, everybody. You all have a good weekend, and I'll see you here Monday, bright and early, maybe with some more cool stuff. Oh, yeah. And if you like the idea with the retailer, do us a favor, forward this video to them. If you know them on Facebook, tell them, watch this. This guy's trying to support you guys getting some more money. That's important. Just saying. All right. Talk to y'all later.